back to my YouTube channel. So it has been such a long time since I last sat down in front of this camera, in front of any camera for that matter. Basically, work, life got in the way. I started a new job and it just completely overtook me. I got completely busy. All the excitement of starting a YouTube channel while I was a student quickly faded when I realized what reality actually is like. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen on my Insta stories and on one of my posts that I'm basically back. After a long hiatus. I've been posting on Instagram slowly but surely, coming back online, and I finally decided to relaunch my YouTube channel. So the video that you will have seen about me accidentally texlaxing my hair and other videos, I have put a disclaimer down below to say these are old videos. I did shoot them at the end of 2017. But I really still wanted to post them so that you can see my hair journey throughout the year, and you can see the difference and improvement and life that my hair has gotten over this past year of these awesome best practices that I've been implementing. So even though I haven't been posting, I have, however, still been implementing good hair practices for my hair health, for my hair length. I had hair goals and I must say I far exceeded them this year. I could not imagine that my hair could get this healthy and this long, and I have also just come from a hairdresser visit, so I really wanted to show you guys still what I've been doing throughout 2018 to grow healthy, long, relaxed hair. And I really wanted to dispel some of the myths. When I started my hair journey a year ago and I started really being more intentional about my hair, I definitely didn't see results right away, but as I kept going and kept on being consistent, the results just blew me away, especially towards the end, especially when you stop looking and stop checking all the time, is when I really saw the results after extensive protective styling and also after No Heat November. And I'm so keen to show you and so keen to share what I've been doing that has helped me grow my hair to new heights in 2018. And yeah, I've been implementing a whole bunch of things that I'd really love to share with you. So hang 10 and here we go. Are you ready? So this is what my hair currently looks like. And part of the reason I really wanted to still put that video up, how I accidentally texlax my hair, is because it really shows the progress and difference in my hair. I think if you recall from that video, my hair was about by my collarbone. The longest hair, as I mentioned in the video, was like trying to be a hero and was maybe down here. But that means that my hair has grown that much since that video, and I am so super proud of it. And so I really want to share some of the tips and tricks that I have implemented this year that have made all the difference in my hair routine. So some of the things I'm going to share are actually kind of an introduction to other hair care tips and other videos that I want to make. So I'm going to try and keep this to the point about just the hair care tips, and then I'm going to go more in depth in explaining, or try rather, I know I talk a lot, but I'd rather wait and create a separate video to take a deep dive into some of those principles that I've implemented so that you can understand better, and hopefully they can really help you out with your healthy hair journey. So my first tip for growing long, healthy, relaxed hair has got to be how I made use of my hairdresser visits. So this is one of the things that is actually a video all on its own, and we can have a whole chat about this. Okay, so I'm not going to try and deep dive now. As I said, in terms of my hairdresser visits, what I started doing was using my hairdresser visits to blow dry my hair. I completely stopped blow drying drying my hair. In fact, I kind of stopped washing my hair at home alone because I felt like I was getting a lot of breakage. I wasn't doing it right. I didn't know my hair well enough home. So I noticed that when I was doing it at home, I would get a bit impatient. I wouldn't be able to see everything, especially the back of my hair. And I felt like I just ended up ruining it, damaging it, getting impatient with it because it took too long. And I just felt like getting my trusted hairdresser to do it every time would help so much more in the hair health journey, because she would be able to see, she would have the necessary patience, the expertise. She does this all the time. So I felt like, let me stop trying to struggle and fight with my hair at home and give it to the hairdresser, because that's what you pay them for. So I started going to the hairdresser every 2 weeks. And one of the things I started doing was add number 2 and 3 on my healthy hair care tips journey is I started adding a Prepoo. So because I felt like, because I started learning more about hair products and hair shampoos, and a lot of people kept on asking me about hair products, what hair products I use. But the fact of the matter is, it's not always about the products, it's more about the principles. And I have always said this. But what I started doing was adding in a Prepoo treatment where I would mix a whole bunch of oils. I can do a whole nother video for you on that as well. I won't do it now, but what I started doing is adding a Prepoo before I went to the hairdresser. Because I stopped doing my hair at home myself, I stopped buying shampoos, conditioners. I was not really buying any products anymore, and I was doing it all at the hairdresser and paying them to take care of that problem. So what became really important is what I did before and in between my hairdresser visits. Number 3, and should be like maybe number 1 or number 2, really high up on the list that I started doing, is deep conditioning. We literally need a moment, people, for deep conditioning. This was a game changer in my hair regimen, and I think that it made absolutely all the difference. So as I said, I would still go to my hairdresser, but because, you know, they also didn't know all the things about my hair. That's your responsibility, by the way, to teach your hairdresser how to treat your hair. But as I said, that's a whole nother chat. Let me not digress. The fact of the matter is that our hair needs moisture. Our hair is like a plant. Without moisture, it won't grow. So what I started insisting on when I went to the hairdresser is that the conditioner doesn't just get put on my hair and washed out, but actually gets to sit in my hair under the dryer, usually with a plastic bag on. And if I could, whenever I got a chance, I would go under the micromist, which is effectively a steamer for your hair. And it basically allows the hair cuticles and follicles to open up so that the conditioning treatment and the moisture can deeply penetrate your hair, which was so important for deep conditioning and for the deep conditioning and product to really take effect and really treat your hair. So this was a game changer for me, people. Can you imagine? I did this every 2 weeks. I would go to the hairdresser, I would Prepoo, and then I would get my hair steamed in the micromist to make sure that the hair treatment and deep conditioner would deeply penetrate my hair. So that added so much moisture and richness into my hair. And I think that's what made all the difference. That was what my hair was crying for all these years, and I just didn't know it. I just didn't listen because I didn't know that that's what it needed. So the 4th tip that I have for you, that I implemented into my hair regimen on a really regular basis, that I learned early on in my hair care routine and started implementing, that made also a huge difference, was to moisturize and seal my ends. So I can see a huge difference when I look at my ends a year ago because of this principle of moisturizing and sealing my hair. So as you probably know, or probably could have thought of yourself is that the ends of your hair are the oldest part of your hair. And the reason that your hair doesn't seem like it's growing is actually not because it's not growing. Your hair is always growing, but you're probably not getting the length retention to reach your hair length goal because your hair is breaking and growing, breaking and growing, and breaking and growing, and where it tends to break off is usually your ends. Your ends easily rub onto your clothing and start to get brittle and dry, and then that's how it breaks, and your hair just seems like it never grows because your ends are breaking off all the time because they're dry. So what I started doing was adding the moisturizing and sealing technique to the ends of my hair every night or every 2-3 nights whenever I would remember, but now I do it quite diligently, and I actually have a new and improved hair care routine which I will share with you, I promise, especially when I see that it's taking more effect. But for now, I really wanted to share first what I did in 2018 to get my hair over that plateau that I felt like my hair length was at. I also just want to add that going to the hairdresser every 2 weeks only was part of my tactic of kind of using less heat because I felt like I wasn't doing my hair properly. I felt like I ended up using a lot of heat incorrectly on my hair just to get the effect that I wanted, and it would still be disappointing. I would stop using direct heat from straighteners or blow dryers on my hair, and that would also lead to less drying up and less breakage. So I hope these hair care tips really helped you. They've certainly helped me, and I can see the results. In comparison to what my hair looked like last I shot a hair video, as you can tell, my hair has seriously grown and improved, not just in length, but also in health and in shine, and I can feel, I wish you guys could feel this, my hair feels so super soft and super healthy, and I could not be happier today. When I walked out of the hairdresser, I was like, thank you, because we've come a long way and it's gone really well, and I really hope that these hair care tips really help you improve and really get you to a great relationship with your hair, where you can see the results to a point where you're also really proud to show off your hair and wear it out proudly. Please let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. Please put your video requests down below, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, let your friends know, and I hope this really helps you guys. So appreciate it. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Enjoy, guys.